A fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, just trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. Now, you may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? Well, we stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? Now that I can tell you in a word. Tradition! 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 Because of our traditions, we've kept our balance for many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered, and we always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. Now, you may ask, how did this tradition start? Well, I'll tell you. I don't know, but it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, everybody knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home. The Papa, the Papa, tradition, the Papa, tradition.
You must know the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home. You must raise a family and run the home, so Papa's free to read the holy book.
The Mama, tradition, the Mama, tradition.
At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned the trade. I hear they picked a bride for me, I hope she's pretty.
The sons, tradition, the sons, tradition.
And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks?
The daughters, tradition, the daughters, tradition. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, sing daily prayers, and as the right as master of the house to have the final word. The Papa, tradition, the Papa, tradition. And in the little circle of our village, we've always had our special types. For instance, Yenta, the matchmaker.
Avram, I have a perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rahul, but she can barely see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And Reb Nachum, the beggar.
Alms for the poor, alms for the poor.
Here, Reb Nachum, is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
So, if you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved rabbi.
Rabbi, can I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A proper blessing for the Tsar? Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
And then, there are others in our village. They make a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, His Honor, many others. We don't bother them, and, so far they don't bother us. And besides, in the circle of our village, we get along perfectly well. Well, of course, there was the time when he sold him a horse, and he delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse! It was a mule!
It was a horse!
It was a mule!
You don't know the difference between a horse!
It was a mule!
Mule! Horse! Mule! Horse! Mule! Horse! Mule! Tradition! 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 Tradition!
Tradition, tradition. Without tradition, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the